Yahoo! It is a boy review. Okay, so it was my birthday on Thursday, and I recorded a video, but I never uploaded it because it did go on for like a very long time, and then it wasn't very interesting. So what I thought I would do is like look back on like the good memories and achievements of me being 22, and then things I was looking forward to as 23. But when I recorded the video, I had nothing planned like for my year being 23. So I decided not to do that video and do a new video. So I came up with a new idea. So I've came up with an idea. Well, it's not my idea. Like, I've seen it on the internet as like a suggestion, like an idea. So I've decided to do it as my own. So this is 23 things I want to do to achieve, before I'm 24. So it's like a bucket list. And I feel like if this goes to plan this year, when I'm 24, I'll do it like the same thing, like 24 things to do before I'm 25. So this is a list. So I've wrote a list. I'm sorry there's like an echo. I don't know what that is. That's Meg, by the way. Meg, do you want to say hello to the camera? Come on, my little baby. Get up. This is Meg. This is my little baby. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah, she was my grandma's dog, but sadly my grandma passed away. So I've decided to take her on as my own little chubby jub. Well, she's not very chubby yet. I love you. I love you too. Right. So yes. So this is the 23 things I plan to achieve this year. So number 1 is I love to go travelling. And I want to go to Devon. Devon is in this country, but it's at the very end. It's like in the south. But the reason I want to go is because when my mum was like, she moved, I think she moved away when she was like 20. And she went to work in a hotel in like the kitchen. And she spent a lot of time and she's got a lot of good memories up there. So she's always says that she was going to take us, and she never did. So, Mum, if you're watching this, we're going to Devon this year. You've got until I turn 24 to take us to Devon. Yeah, but I've really wanted to go because obviously, like, when she was around about my age, she spent a lot of time up there. And obviously she was away from a family a lot, and it would just be nice to have a little bit of her history, you know, and find out like where she used to work and things that she used to do up there. Plus it's supposed to be really beautiful, as I've been told, and the weather's supposed to be nice. So yeah, I want to go to Devon. So number 2 on my list, it's not in order. This isn't like, I'm going to achieve this first, I'm going to achieve that first. It's just like a list. I really want to go on a road trip. So I recently passed my driving test. And I haven't really been that far. The furthest I've been, is the Metro Centre. But I really want to go on a road trip. And maybe do like 3 places. Like, I don't know. Places that I've never really been. And just plan it, be like whoever I'm going on a road trip, because I don't really want to go by myself. Whoever agrees to go on the road trip with me is willing to jeopardise their life with my driving. We'll plan it and then be like, right, this is where we're going to go, this is when we're going to go, let's do this. So yes, the third on my list is Pride. So I know that Pride is like mostly this month, but I haven't booked up anyway. But I'm sure like there's Pride marches throughout the year. I don't really know, maybe I should have researched it. But I've wanted to go to a Pride march for a few years now. And when I say this, now a lot of people question my sexuality because like I post a lot of things about Pride and equality, sexuality on like my Instagram, and I talk about it. But I don't particularly like to label people, you know what I mean? It's like the 21st century, right? So you might shut off at this moment, that is fine, right? You might think, what on earth is she talking about? But this is what my opinion is, right? It's the 21st century, and I don't think people should be labelled as gay, bisexual, straight, whatever their religion is, whatever race they are, black or white, Asian. I just think you should just be labelled as a human being and that you love this person, not, oh, I'm a girl that loves another girl, or I'm a boy that loves another boy, or I like both sexes. I just think you should just be labelled as a human, because you are. I don't understand why we have to have all these different labels. So yes, that is why I want to go to Pride March, because equality is like a huge thing, but plus it looks like amazing, like it's full of like colour, laughter, music and dancing, meeting new people that support the same as you. But yeah, just because I'm going to use a label now, just because I support it doesn't mean that I am gay or bisexual. It just means I support it, if that makes sense. Next is I want a tattoo. Now I've been saying this for years, but I really want a tattoo. But I want it with meaning. I'm not going to tell you what it is. And but I do want one because it is a lot. There's not just one tattoo that I want, there's a few, but they do have meaning to me, and I think that is very like, that is the important thing. If there's any young people out there, I believe that a tattoo should, yes, it should express your creativity, but also I think you should get a tattoo because you want the tattoo, not because somebody else is like, oh, you should get a tattoo, or because you think, oh, tattoos are cool. You should get a tattoo because you want that tattoo, and that means something to you. It doesn't matter, oh, my grandma's passed away, I'll get my grandma's name on my arm. It doesn't have to be that much of a meaning. It's just as long as that you think that tattoo means something to you and that you're willing to live with that for the rest of your life. I just think that people should think about what they're getting first, because at the end of the day, yes, you can get it lasered off, but you still got the scarring. So you've got to realise that once you've got that tattoo, you've got to live with it for the rest of your life. Okay. So next is, I want to go to a thing called History Makers. So Claire Rush, the lovely Claire Rush, who is one of my inspirations, as you know, because obviously I did Esper. She emailed this, and I think it's like a great opportunity for me. Plus, like, the past couple of months, I haven't really known where my faith is, and I've spoke to her today actually. I've emailed her explaining that, and I haven't really discussed it with anyone. But I haven't really known where my faith was, and I feel as if, I don't know if I want to say I've lost my faith, because I don't think I have. I just feel as if I don't know where it's at. So at the time she emailed it, I was questioning, I don't even know where my faith is at, and then she emailed this, and I was just like, that's a sign. I feel as if I have to do that. But basically what it is just like exploring your faith with a big group of people that are around my age, and just meeting new people that have the same kind of religion as you, the same beliefs, and just discuss about all how we can improve the Christianity for the youth of today. I don't know, but it does look like a really good. It looks kind of like what the gathering was, but obviously for people across the country to go, and it'll be nice because like as other people that have the same kind of religion, you don't really know, because obviously all I'm used to is people in Girls Brigade and people in my own church, and you don't be. It's like, who else is out there? You know what I mean? So yes, but I have requested time off work. If I can't, I'll definitely want to go the next time it's on. I don't know if it's annually thing or if it just comes up once in the blue moon. But yes, I definitely want to do that. I want to go to Ireland. I missed the chance of going to Europe's gathering with the Girls Brigade, and I really wanted to go. But obviously I was at Cyprus around the same time, so I couldn't really have, like, there was like a couple of weeks in between, so I couldn't really be like, right, I want the time off for this at work, and then 2 weeks later I want the time off to go to Cyprus, so I couldn't go. But I really want to go to Ireland because obviously my name's Irish, my family, like my ancestors, are from Ireland, and plus it's just like somewhere I really wanted to go. Obviously I wanted to visit the river, it's Shenandoah River, sorry. I obviously wanted to visit the place that I'm named after, because it makes sense, doesn't it? But also just to get more of the culture and more of the history, the heritage and stuff like that. And it's just like a place that I really wanted to go. So I was a bit bummed that I couldn't really go. But yes, I would love to go. Next up, I really want to go to Iceland. So Iceland, I haven't really wanted to go for a long time. It's just been like the past 2 years or something. But yeah, it just looks, I don't know, there's something intriguing about it. It's something like you can go to Iceland and see the Northern Lights and do the ice houses and stuff like that, and obviously the husky rides and stuff. It just looks, it looks very enchanting. That's a good word. There you go. Next on my list is complete my Queen's Ward. I've been doing my Queen's Ward for 3 years, and I really want to complete it by, hopefully by the end of the year or by the time I'm 24. Next is read a book. Right, I have a little confession. As you know, I've spoke about my dyslexia in the past. When I read a book, I get frustrated because there's some words that I don't even know. I'm just assuming what they are sometimes. And I kind of get bored, and I kind of like only read like, the most I've read is like half a book. And but I really want to read like a full book and enjoy it and be like, yes, for the first time in my life I've read a full book. Okay. So, what is next? Find a new hobby. Right, I don't know what the hobby is because obviously it says find the new hobby. So I don't really know what it is, but yes. Find a new hobby. Next is smash an audition. Okay, so, I went for an audition, when was it? I've forgotten now. I think it was like February, January. But it was just for like the local theatre group. And I never got the part. And I was very disheartened because it was my first ever audition. And I was like, it's kind of like an experience and it's like a learning curve, but at the time I was like, right, I'm gonna go to the audition, I'm gonna get the role, I'm gonna do this role, and that's kind of what I had in my head. But I didn't end up getting the role, so everything I had going on in my head was kind of like, right, okay, so all I have to do to react to this is like, I literally went in the corner of the bathroom and cried. I know it sounds stupid, but I built it up and I thought that I worked so hard on it. I I practiced so hard, like I practiced for months to nail this audition. And for me it was like a big thing because I don't really sing in front of anyone. Like the only people I really sing in front of is my mum and my sister, and that's it. But like I have this really big fear of stage fright, which is on my list. And I like, even though I didn't get the part, I made myself proud because I sang in front of the panel. And I'm not, like, obviously I was so scared. And after the end of the audition I actually choked up at the end. It's like, I can't breathe. Like, but I was proud of myself. But obviously a lot of people who are in the acting industry or the entertainment industry will know what it's like not get the role, and you can't let that dishearten you. And at the end of the day, it's just for an amateur group, you know. So yes, but I don't want to go to an audition. I do want to smash the audition and hopefully get a role, whether it is just a little one or the role that I'm after. But I didn't really know, so obviously, like I say, it's a learn progress. I didn't know that you could audition for more than one role. So I only auditioned for that one role, but maybe if I auditioned for more, I could have got something. I don't know. But hey ho. Like, the director says she gave us good feedback, and she was like, it wasn't that you were bad, it was just that somebody on the day was better. And she says that maybe if the audition was on another day and you auditioned for that role, you could have been the better person. It just shows how what ends up there. It just goes down for what happens on the day. And she says that who says that you could audition next time for a different role and go up against the same person that got that role, and you might get that role, if you know what I mean. She says it's just more of practicing and learning. So yeah. So what is next? Get rid of my stage fright. So as I said, I still have stage fright, even though I went, like, I was out of my comfort zone. But I want to, like, perform in front of more people, if that makes sense. Right, I want to take on a 30-day challenge, right? I assumed, so other people are going to assume that the 30-day challenge is going to be the press-up thing. But it's not. Apparently you can do different things. You can, like, do it as a craft and be like, right, I'm going to do this in 30 days. So, yeah. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but once I find out, I'll let you know. Be able to cook a new dish. Okay, so, here it is. Both my parents are chefs. Well, my mum and my real dad are chefs. And I thought, well, you would think that since both my parents are chefs, it would be in my blood to be able to cook anything and everything. You know what I mean? Like, my mum could literally go to the cupboard and be like, oh, there's this ingredient, that ingredient, I'll just cook this. Or if you say to my mum, look, you cook this, and she'll be able to cook it. I wish I had that talent. But yeah, the only dishes, like, I could count the dishes that I can cook. Out of all the dishes in the world, I could probably count on one hand. Let's see. Lasagna, chili con carne, bolognese, mince and dumplings, a roast dinner. I can't cook curry, and I can't cook, like, biscuits and bread. 8 things. That's pretty bad since both my parents are in the profession. So yes, cook something. Maybe it's like maybe it'll be like, right, a dish a month. So that'll be 23. No, dish a month, 23 months. No, Shannon, that's not how it works. 12 dishes, 12 new dishes. So then it would be like 20 dishes. Right, okay. Bad at math as well. Right. I want to lose some weight, and it's not because I feel as if you want to lose weight for yourself and for health purposes. Don't be discouraged by the other things that people say, which I don't really get much of these days. But in school, I used to get it all the time, and I used to constantly be bullied on my weight and my dyslexia. But yeah, my voice is getting a little croaky. I think I need like a drink. Let me have a little drink of tea. That's the cup that Brittany Caitlin got me for my birthday. It's a bit hot, that's why I slurped. Sorry, I misjudged the heat. Oh, is somebody gonna ring me? No. Saw Bazaar. I don't know how Saw Bazaar has my number, but they keep on messaging me with discount. How do you have my number? That's why I want to know. I'm not complaining because it's discounted food. So, anyway. For a Halloween party, right, me and Amy, one of my bestest friends in the whole wide world, have been trying to plan a Halloween party since like the day we met. For like the past 10 years, right? And we haven't done it yet. We've got past to like how we're gonna do it, and the theme of the decoration, the food, but I haven't actually held one. So I even planned my costume of what I'm gonna wear, but we've never had it. So this time, Amy, this year we're gonna have a Halloween party, right? We have to pinky swear on it, right? Make a new friend. 23 possible. That's what going on there. 23 possible. 23 new friends. Maybe you said work lets us at the time off, and I go to history makers. I might be able to make more than 23 friends. Who knows? Right. Impress someone you admire. Don't like that. I don't know why I did the eyebrow thing. But yes, I have to plan that. Next. That's my first kiss. I haven't been kissing. It's quite sad since I'm 23. But yeah. Right. Hopefully you never really heard that. And you'll be like, what did you say? And hopefully right. Go on a ghost hunt, right? I've wanted to go on a ghost hunt for 5 years, and I keep on hinting at birthdays and Christmases that sometime my mum will take us to we'll go on a ghost hunt. But has it happened? No. So it seems like Boydie's gonna have to book it herself, because some people just can't take the hint. But I really want to go. If you've been on one, this is a good idea. If you've been on one, drop it down in the comments below where you went, who you went with. Not like in person, I mean like the company and how much it was. That would be a great help, thank you. Grow on my Korean skills. So, as my New Year's resolution was this, and it still hasn't happened. I only know how to introduce myself and ask for directions and food, basically. So, I'm basically there, but it would be nice to just be able to just understand someone when they're talking Korean and be like, what? You know what I mean? Next start, this is the last one, by the way, people. It's almost been half an hour. Well done. If you made it this far, well done. Right, so the next one is start my own business. So I've been trying to start my own business. Well, not trying. I've had the idea of having my own business for a good few years. There's been like an idea of a couple, but the one that like stays the longest is entertainment. And basically all that really is to dress up as a character and go to parties. That's all it is. Basically it. Okay, so that is it. If you have this to-do list and you've achieved some already, or there's still yet to achieve, please let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to know what is on your to-do list or bucket list, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, don't be dumb, click the fun feature and share with your friends, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.